coming. Welcome to the future of Colorado football.
Yo, what's poppin', people? Your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger. And you know how we do before we get started. Go ahead and do your boy solid and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn your post notification bell on so you'll know when your boy's going live or dropping this heat as we do all the time. And today, we got the hater back. Prime #1 hater, Colorado #1 hater. He been on the down low lately, chilling. But the old bitch boy is back, hating again. And this was a request video. Somebody sent it to me, say, Snacks, you need to do a video on that old hater. I can't watch this stuff, man, because you lose brain cells watching idiots talk. But we're going to do it anyway, because what we do is for the people. So let's get into it.
Let's dive into this Shedeur Sanders thing, man. Says that Colorado's everybody's Super Bowl.
Obligation. Does that sort of flow over to you as his son and being in the spotlight, as you just answered, that it's a different level in how you feel you have to perform? Do you have an obligation to perform at a different level?
It's been that since day one. I remember first media day when I was in HBCU, I said, well, we won't lose a game. I'm undefeated in the SWAC, so I already know what the expectation comes with. I know we're everybody's Super Bowl, so I'm really just, I always stay level-headed, stay grounded, because I would never want to be that guy, look back, and not being able to take advantage of the moment that we have right now.
By the way, Shedeur Sanders is not undefeated in the SWAC. Thank you, Alan. Who said he was? Why would you go out and say you were undefeated in the SWAC? You're not undefeated in the SWAC. So that's a lie. Will all the Shedeur Sanders dick riders stand up and please text and DM and tweet at Shedeur and tell him, Shedeur, I swing from your nuts, but you're wrong. You got to come back and fix it. You got to fix it. Say you lost. Of course not. Of course you won't say that. Of course you won't. Fucking slapdicks, man. God damn. It's unbelievable. It's fucking unbelievable. By the way.
So y'all drug me into this, so y'all got to suffer just like I had to suffer watching this idiot. Dude, leave that man alone. He is undefeated in the SWAC. COVID year don't count at all, period. That shit is done. But he did go two seasons undefeated in the SWAC. He lost both bowl games. Shouldn't have lost that last bowl game. Tight end dropped that ball in the end zone. Game over. But that is not his fault that they lost the second bowl game. That's a good comeback. But why are you hating so much? Why? That's why you can't watch people that want to be Howard Stern, depending on wanting to be a shock jock. And that's his claim to fame. He wants to be a shock jock. He wants to be the guy that says what everybody else don't say. But you have no substance. His claim to fame is he's the only white boy from Compton, which is not. You know, it's a lot of white people that was in the hood. We know a few of them. Bunch of Mexicans. I hung out on Grape Street all the time in Watts. You know, slid through Compton a lot. So in the summertime, those were my places of hanging out when I was in the States. But it is what it is, man. But it's some more of this stupid crap. Let's get back to it.
You're not everybody's Super Bowl, bro. You're not. You're not everybody's Super Bowl. You're not. I'll be honest. I don't believe Oregon gives a fuck about you. They proved that to you last year. I don't believe Utah could give a fuck about you. They proved it last year. I don't believe real programs give a fuck about you. You're not Super Bowl. You're not. You're a team that is in the limelight every day that everyone talks about. So, therefore, you think you are the Super Bowl team everyone puts on their calendar. They're not putting it on their calendar because they're worried about beating you because you're the national champs. You're the defending fucking national champs. That's not what it's about. They're putting you on their calendar and marking it down because the shit show that you guys have become.
And this is what us as parents mean when we say kids don't do drugs. He just contradicted himself by saying you're not everybody's Super Bowl. Then say everybody is marking you on their calendar because of. What is the Super Bowl? The biggest game of the season. What does everybody do? Mark that game on their calendar. If everybody is marking me on their calendar, that means he's their Super Bowl. Colorado is their Super Bowl. If that game is circled, we got Colorado right here. And you too busy talking shit about still talking about the 4-8 season? Yeah. But if you circle my game, I'm your biggest game of the season. You mean you get up for this game. If people get up for you, if your fans, if your stadium is crowded normally more than it would be, yeah, that's your Super Bowl, bro. Stop making idiot comments, you dumbass.
Come on, man. God damn. It's unbelievable. You're not a Super Bowl winning team. You're not the national champs. You're not a fucking serious organization. Come on, man. Let's be honest. Holy shit.
I swear I lose brain cells doing videos for y'all, for people like this. This guy's an idiot. Y'all stop watching JB. He's a dummy. The dude has no common sense whatsoever. His claim to fame is being a fuck-up coach. That's what he did. He fucked his life up. He mad because Shedeur got a better run at it than he did. He made his choices. He got to lay in that bed.
Deion Sanders, staying in Colorado, talks about former Broncos and now Colorado OC Pat Shurmur. Take a listen. It's going to be interesting.
I want to see out of Coach Shurmur.
First of all, Coach Sherman is phenomenal. And the job that he did at the conclusion of last year, running someone else's offense, was not easy. But he did it, and he did a great job. And especially not having Shedeur for, I think, the final game, a game and a half. Pat Shurmur is a pro. Pat Shurmur is a communicator. Pat Shurmur is a guy that's relational, that once you get to know him, once he builds that relationship, you're going to want to play for him. You're going to want to hunt for him. You're going to want to kill for him. So he's that type of guy. And the relationship that he has with Shedeur and understanding that what both of them want to accomplish on the field is poetry in motion. And then it's easy to communicate with him when I'm saying, hey, let's get the ball into DeJounte's hands. So he already has 3 to 5 plays already ready for those particular guys, okay? Because I can see and see the landscape and how these guys, their moves. Okay, let's get the ball to Travis. Okay, now you already got that going. But also a pro understands the running game and how important the running game is. So Pat is bringing a tremendous amount of experience and success to the table.
Okay, so look, I like Deion. I always have. He knows I like him as well. Contrary to all you Dick Riders fans out there that don't know, it's like Dalvin the Truth or whatever his name is and all those fucking idiots. Absolute fucking Dick Riders who anything Deion does. Deion could fart in the wind and then Dalvin the Truth smells it and he'll fucking capsulate it, put it in a fucking jar, and then he'll fucking sell it on eBay. Deion farts. I got him. Here's the thing. I got cringe vibes right now listening to that. And I'm going to tell you why. And I can't wait for all the Dick Riders to come out, all the Deion Sanders Dick Riders to come out, JB haters to come out. If you go back and listen to what he said on that podcast interview, he said that Shurmur is an awesome OC. So look, obviously I know who his father is. I know that Shurmur is an NFL product of nepotism. And a lot of things that I know about Shurmur is that he's not an actual great OC. But we'll save that for another day. But let's dive into real tax because real football is not the same as social media football. And all you guys in here understand is social media football. So you have to just take whatever anyone says and you run with it. When the real people like me understand who really are good coaches and who are victims or products of nepotism, and they're in there just calling plays because of who their daddy is, that is when it comes real football. You'll never understand that. So here's what Deion just said that stood out to me. I got rid of my OC who did not take shit talk back from Shedeur. I eliminated the conflict in the room, who was a guy named Sean Lewis who wanted to really coach hard, be a great OC, which he is, by the way, and a guy that Shedeur didn't like for whatever reason, probably because he cussed him out. I got rid of him, and I got a guy in here who will bow down to Shedeur and understand and be cool with Shedeur and tell Shedeur how great he is every single day. The last time I checked, that's not coaching. That's playing daddy.
Okay, people, meat and potatoes of it all. JB's a piece of shit. And see, I get the cussing when I start doing videos about this guy. That's why I don't do them, because he annoys the fuck out of me. Because he's so freaking stupid and wants to be the know-it-all and Mr. Know-Everything, knows nothing. Sean Lewis didn't adjust. Sean Lewis had no adjustments. He didn't know how to reduce his offense to where it worked for what they had on the field. That's why Sean Lewis lost his job. Sean Lewis was stuck in, we're going to do it this way and we're going to make it work this way, instead of reducing it to, this is what we got, this is what works, and this is how we do it. No adjustments by Sean Lewis. Sean Lewis didn't, and Sean Lewis is not an OC. Sean Lewis is an HC. He's a head coach at San Diego State. You idiot. That's why I don't watch this guy anymore. His information is never correct. Pat Shermer is a good OC. No matter how he got the position, he got the position because Deion trusts him to call the right plays, because he stepped in last year and made the right plays and started to run the ball and started to make adjustments in the offense and started to do the right things to push the ball forward. No, you can't come in and change the complete offense after the halfway point of the season and you done lost so many kids in games already. But this season is a whole different season. I'm telling y'all that watch JB, stop watching JB, especially when it comes down to football. His claim to fame is that he coached freaking screwed up D1 players and tried to get them back to D1 through JUCO. He is not a head coach. Henceforth is why he's on YouTube talking every day. JB met some people because of his Netflix fame that he got. And now he still knows those people. And yes, they talk to him. Nobody respects JB as a head coach. Period, point blank, period, full stop. He doesn't know X's and O's. His thing as a head coach was to diminish people, was to talk down on people, was to belittle people, was to make his players feel and look like crap. That's why you're not coaching now. Now, where your credentials at, homeboy?
And you already have a daddy in Deion Sanders. Your daddy is Deion Sanders. For Deion to say that Shermer is a great communicator and loves Shedeur and has a great understanding with Shedeur tells me that this is another bad look. It's another way of saying I had to hire a guy that Shedeur liked. When if I was Shedeur's head coach and daddy, meaning if I am Deion, I'm hiring a Sean Lewis. I'm hiring a ass kicker OC who's going to test Shedeur Sanders, push his ass to the limit every day, and coach him as if his daddy's not on the staff.
Okay, that's it. I can't take no more. That's enough. Dude has done it. That's enough. Because if you was Deion, oh, my bad, you ain't. You're not coaching. You can't work. Nobody wants to hire you because you suck as a head coach. You cannot coach football, dude. You got lucky one time in one season and you screwed that up. Screwed it up. And you think somebody's supposed to listen to you when it comes to coaching football? Are you serious? You, that guy that has a daily podcast on YouTube trying to downgrade other coaches and players because you're not a coach or a player. You sucked as a football player and as a head coach. Suck as a podcast host because you won't change how you do stuff. Because your biggest claim is to make people feel bad, to discuss how horrible they are, how bad they are, how wrong they are. You have no substance. You Howard Stern want to be. Stop trying to be somebody else. Be yourself. Do your job correctly, and maybe, just maybe, you might have better results. But anyway, man, we gonna get out of here. I can't subject y'all to this idiot anymore. Hell, I can't take no more. I can't even watch it. Not gonna even finish it. And there's a lot more left. Don't even care what he said at the end, the other part, the rest of it. We all know he's an idiot. So y'all stop watching JB. All right? We're gonna get out of here, man. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Y'all know y'all gonna tear the comment section up. So do what y'all do. Have fun. I'm out. Peace.
Thank you. God bless you all, man. Be safe.